And we back. We back. Hey. And we back. Yeah, so, how y'all feeling, man? Today is September the 4th, Thursday, 12:04. And I'm kicking it with y'all with another live video.
People are realizing and, have started to believe years ago that we're not just eating meat from animals, all right? So check this clip out. This is on TikTok, and it's going to go toward the same path with the homeless people. Check this out.
To the homeless people downtown LA, where are they? I just seen a video, guys, with some lady driving downtown LA, and there's no homeless people nowhere to be found. Now, I don't know if that was LA or not. Actually, I do know, because I used to be in LA all the time. That was downtown LA, guys. She was driving around in circles, and there was no homeless people. The streets looked clean. As a matter of fact, it looked like a ghost town. Because from 2018 to 2022, I was in Los Angeles all the time, guys. I had to take a break. You know why? Because something was going on out there, guys. And plus, the prices went up. So, that right there alone is going to stop anybody from going anywhere. But other than that, where are they? Where are those homeless people at? Because most of those people were born and raised there. Most of them, right? Where did they go? Where are they? That's what I'm trying to understand. Where are they?
Check this out. We're going somewhere with this, y'all. One comment. In McDonald's meat and Wingstop wings. That's where the homeless people are. Somebody said in our burgers. Somebody said they're trying to get rid of all those homeless people to sacrifice them.
Damn.
That's what I think I've been seeing in my dreams. Somebody said Soylent Green. Somebody said Wendy's burgers 1 cent and McDonald's 50 cents a burger. They've been swept up by the elites. They about to release a lot of new dollar menu items.
Bro, like, I just be thinking, bro, like, I was walking the other night, right? And, literally, like, hold on. Bruh. Let me see something. Back to OBS, cause OBS be getting me mad tight, bro. OBS. OBS. Alright, so we getting input. Alright, so I was walking the other night and I seen a homeless dude, right? Like, but I mistaked him for being like trash because he was covered so well. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people on the street. It's like, damn, like, it's hard to tell the people sleeping on the street from trash in certain places because they be all covered in the blankets and whatnot. And I thought to myself, I was like, well, if sanitation drives around at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., you know what I'm saying, in the early morning shift, they could easily throw these people in the sanitation, in the back of the sanitation dump trucks or whatever, and it can easily do that if they, you know what I'm saying, like, people are throwing anything in the trash or whatever. People throwing anything in the trash, nigga. So, you don't think, you don't think there's people out there, you know what I'm saying, who just don't give a crap, you know what I mean? Like, they'll throw whatever they see on the street just out of spite, you know what I mean? In the back of that truck, bro. And then you got some real, you don't know on the street, bro. You don't know who's who right now. You got people, you know, it could be people disguising themselves as sanitation. And, you know what I mean? Hunting these people down, hunting the homeless, for me, and putting them in a truck or whatever, grinding them up and shit, putting them in burgers. That would be something I could see happen. I could see going on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I could see that happening. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Shit real out here.
Comes at fast food joints. Somebody said that's all new Five Guys burgers. Somebody said ask the fast food chains, dollar menu. Come on, y'all.
So where are these people?
Come on.
That's what I want to know.
Somebody said ask McDonald's. I'm wondering why the burgers are so cheap right now. KFC and McDonald's, that's all I'm saying. Yo, what are people really out here eating, y'all? What are we eating?
Crap, bro. We really eating crap.
What are we eating, y'all? Check this out. Crap. Got another clip.
They feeding people.
You are under spell, people. You're under spell. I ain't under spell. You are. You are under spell, people. You're under spell. I ain't under spell. You are.
Our program is back, and it's going to be bigger and bolder than ever, providing more support for more women entrepreneurs. 75% of women business owners need specialized training. So for 250 women, we're offering hands-on skill building.
How to turn a no into a yes.
And because it can be harder for women to connect with other business networks,
you are under spell.
And there's so many fat people out here. You know what I mean? They're eating so much because it's like their way of comfort. So they don't even care what they're eating, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. We live we live amongst pigs, bro. And they feeding y'all like pigs, bro. They feeding y'all crap. Gotta stop eating this shit, bro.
Spell, people.
Like right now, bro.
You're under spell.
Right now, I'm on that watermelon. For me?
I ain't under spell. You are. You are under spell, people. You're under spell. I ain't under spell. You are. You are.
The food in America contains people. So that might be something that you won't find on the recommended health label of the foods that we eat here. A lot of the meats that we consume people, or they have people in them. This is not the introduction I planned, but it's the one you're going to get. So if you know what's good for you, you might want to, if you're going to claim that you have a shortened budget, you might want to stop eating fast food. And I'm talking about the well-known fast foods, like the Double Arches, like the one with the red-headed pigtail girl. You might want to stop going to those places. There's a reason that these places consistently run dollar menus in this tough of an economy. They have dollar chicken days, dollar beef days, dollar whatever days. You need to develop the kind of discerning mindset that knows that not even the train fare on the metro, if you live in a city like Chicago or DC or right here in New York City, you can't even get on the train for $1. So for huge corporations to consistently run dollar menus and the entire city lines up to eat, you will go feral in the future. And that's something that no GMO documentary in the country will tell you. You will develop that weird disease that people start to get where they start twitching and jerking like Hillary Clinton. That comes from eating too much people. You need to get used to buying your beef in those vacuum sealed packs. If they cost a little more, then you're going to have thoughts about increasing the vegetable content of your diet, or spending a little more. Stop buying the so-called cheaper, more available beef that is ground up in the white trays. Stop doing it. Stop going to fast food joints and eating willy-nilly. Our food source is highly contaminated. That is the reason we have off-the-charts cancer, off-the-charts Alzheimer's, off-the-charts senility. You start to see people who are in age 35 starting to lose their diction, starting to develop all sorts of early warning signs that are not synonymous with the type of age that they have. And I'm talking about aside from the harm that the arm candy did a lot of people.
One of the realest clips I've seen on TikTok in a little bit.
It's scary.
And it's honestly...
Was that not scary? Like, what? Was that not scary, cuz? Come on, son. Come on, bro. Let's be real.
You know, it's crazy, man. It's hard to even talk about it because you could tell people stuff like this and they still finna pull up to McDonald's. Somebody said ain't enough cows, pigs, chickens to feed the world on a daily basis. There's no new graveyards. Just think about that. I mean, she's not lying. Soylent Green is people. Putin already exposed the food industries, but people won't listen. Yeah, I think Putin, president of Russia.
For centuries, they've been stuffing their stomachs with human flesh and they've been stuffing their pockets with money, but they must realize that this ball of vampires is about to end.
I think he talked about how the West consumes humans. And I've done it. The longest I went without eating red meat was 2 years, just to be transparent. But I don't eat fast food, burgers and stuff. I don't eat Wendy's and McDonald's.
So I cut off all fast food myself. Like, a while back, but you know, sometimes, you know, I indulge. Like I had Popeyes like 2 weeks ago, and bro, I was lacking, you know what I mean? I was lacking right there. But I do a lot of working out, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. And I try to detox as well. I take black seed, so you know what I mean. I take black seed oil as well as sea moss. I eat a lot of fruits. So, but yeah, McDonald's. I stay away from, you know, the burgers from there. Like, I had a fish sandwich maybe like early this year from McDonald's. Maybe like one time. I had McDonald's like once this year. You know what I mean? And that's how I really do it with McDonald's. I'll probably do it like once. And it'll be like a breakfast sandwich. It'll be like, you know, a breakfast. No meat. It'll be like pancakes or whatever, eggs. But I'm not really messing with them altogether, bro. I used to do like a fish sandwich. Bro, these are the spots we grew up on. You know what I mean? Like, so, when I was like 18, I joined the Army, right? I still was eating fast food in the Army. And I was eating a lot of it. And I had to reverse. Mind you, I'm working out a lot and shit. I'm still eating out a lot though. Like, I was damn near. Yeah, I can say that I had a fast food addiction for sure. At one point, I was eating a lot of Chick-fil-A. At one point, yeah, I was eating a lot of Chick-fil-A. Obviously not. Obviously not to the point where it's like, well, yeah. honestly, it got bad to the point where, yeah, I was addicted to it. You know what I mean? While I was in the Army, like while working out, and you know what I'm saying? So I actually cut that off. Like the fast food. I was doing Starbucks. Damn. I was drinking a lot of Starbucks early this year too. Or last year I was drinking a lot of Starbucks. All the foods you see on this list, bro. Like Wendy's. Like my mom used to bring me Wendy's all the time. We go to like, you go to my mom's house right now, you probably see some Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? It's sitting on the stove for my niece. Like, there's so many things on this menu that we eat every day, bro. Dunkin', we drink their coffee every day. Like yeah, Taco Bell, like shit
and stuff like that. Soylent Green.
At one point, bro, I used to, I was eating too much fast food, bro. I've had enough experience with fast food where it's like I don't even want to eat it anymore. Like I done had a bunch of food with fucking hair in it and shit.
It's real. I'm starting to think even meat in the grocery stores is questionable. Of course. I mean, there's not enough chicken in this world. There's not enough chicken in this world. That's just like that thing Cat Williams had said about the chicken shortage. And remember, he did it in a skit. And he was like, they said it was a chicken wing shortage. Remember that? They was like, they told us it was a chicken wing shortage. But they didn't say it was a shortage on anything else. Not the whole chicken, not the thigh, not the breast, nothing.
The last time I ordered some wings, bro, I think I threw up, bro. So I don't even eat. You ask a lot of people you go on the street, bro, they don't eat meat no more. A lot of people. But check this out. If you're eating that Impossible BS, guess what? You may as well eat meat, because it's the same crap they put in there. They put the same, you know what I'm saying? You eating bull crap too. You eating that Impossible stuff, Impossible beef. That's the same questionable. You gotta question that too. What's in that, bro? It's not no better. It's not better, bro. It's not any better.
Nothing. They just said a chicken wing shortage.
They lied to us all together.
Right.
They told all of us in here, there's a chicken wing shortage. Look at people of all races and religions, genders and creeds, all agree. They just didn't say that. They said to all of us, there is a chicken wing shortage. Did you notice they did not say it was a shortage of chicken?
That lets you know right there. That lets you know right there what we are dealing with. And she made a very good point. You can't even get on MARTA. Well, it's called MARTA in Georgia. But, you can't get on the train. You can't get on the bus for $1. But you can eat full-on triple-stack burgers for $1 sometimes. And everybody's under here is talking about it. Soylent Green is real. This is 5 days ago people are commenting this. So Soylent Green is all the way back to what? The 70s? This was in the 70s, right? Yeah, it's 1973.
Might be something that...
This is 1973. And people till this day are mentioning Soylent Green. Come on. Somebody said Russia said it again. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the clip. I think it was just a few months ago. They're right. They talked about Americans eating humans just a few months ago. Y'all already know, man. Every time I talk to somebody who's lived outside of the country or, just visits other countries a lot. The ingredients in our food compared to just ingredients in food in Europe is just off the charts. There'll be 16 ingredients in something here in America, and there'll be 3 ingredients in that same thing in another country. It just doesn't make no sense. I mean, it's poison, and she's right. Alzheimer's.
We don't even know the names of these ingredients that be in our food, bro. Like what, bro? Like,
Off the charts. Cancer off the charts. So many things off the charts. Obesity. We already know. The reason you feeling bloated after everything you eat these days, you can eat a salad, and if you include meat or like a chicken salad or something, you're gonna be bloated. Food just don't do it the same no more. You know what I'm saying? People getting bloated after every single meal. I mean, even folks that work out complain about being lazy after you eat. You feel tied down. You lose energy completely. The food is literally slowly killing us. And man, this talk about eating humans, bro, and the fact that, we may be consuming homeless people sometimes is insane, man. Now check this out, y'all. Her accent is a little thick, but I think this lady was a former witch, right? And she talks about seeing a dead body being eaten at a party. Check this out, y'all.
This one I was in this club for about a year, 2 years from the start of the process to sort of getting out, really. And at one of the last rituals that I went to is where I lost all bearings on fucking reality, and I shit myself. And it was in France, and I'd done a shoot. Ended up going to an after party. It was a huge event. They had like acrobatics on, fucking fire breathers. It was boss. And later on in the night, bear in mind, I'm drinking, but I'm not drunk, type of thing. Don't take any drugs, nothing like that. And later on in the night, they're bringing out these platters, and I comes back into like the main, wasn't a hall, but like the main room where everyone was, and there's a body on a table just like this. In fact, this is round about the same size that it was. Like an overweight fella's body, cut open with everything hanging out. It's all been decorated with grapes and leaves and flowers, but like what I think was a kidney was hanging out. His tongue had been cut out, and it was on someone's plate. Who was just eating it. His eyes had been pulled out, but like they were still on the stalky thing, so they were just hanging. And I remember looking at it and panicking. I just had a panic attack, and I started screaming, and I was like, what the fuck, that's a dead body, and some fella comes behind me that had seen him, but had never spoke to him at these places, and he goes, "You're making a scene, calm yourself down, it's just art, Molly." And I was like, this isn't art, and like the fucking scouse bit came out of me, and I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? I lost me fucking shit, and I'm running down this hall and looking for the toilet, and this fella comes behind me again, and he grabs me and he throws me in this room, pitch black. Absolutely pitch black, and he gives me a drink, and it's this pink fizzy drink, and I'm like, no, I don't want to drink, and he's going, you're gonna have to calm down, you need to calm down, you're ruining the night for everyone. Do you not understand? You're making a scene and you're frightening other people. It's just art, it's not real, it's not really fucking was real. I know what art is, and that was a dead body that they were eating. Oh,
insane. You could tell she ain't lying. She said this was one of the last rituals that she attended until she saw these people eating a dead body. So I'm going to assume she was a witch inside of a satanic cult. That's what the title of this video was. Somebody said this is definitely Marina Abramovich art. It ain't art, because I don't even believe that whole Marina thing was all art either. I mean, this is exactly what they do. Somebody brought up the video I did a while back. They didn't bring up my video, but I did a video on this with that Spanish model when she exposed those Mexican billionaires outside of the Monterey Hotel, and then she disappeared. If y'all remember that about a year or so ago, I did a video on that, and she was talking about it as well. But this is crazy, because this is real. This is real. This is what these people do. I mean, we were just kind of talking about it with I keep bringing up Salma Hayek because it's like the most recent thing that went viral. Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie. I mean, even, you know, if you don't think these people, you know, if you believe they'll drink blood, oh, come on. Come on, you know they're eating humans. I mean, I think in American Horror Story they were chopping up the human meat into little squares. And once people realized what they was eating, they was like, oh, hell no. But that was their rations. It's just little squares of humans. Check this other clip out by Roseanne Barr.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood.
They love the taste of human flesh. These people are full-on vampires, y'all. I mean, come on. It does not get any more obvious. When everyone is on the same accord, everyone keeps referring back to this movie. Everyone, when the main character eventually investigates, you know, this company by himself, Soylent Green, and realize that some of the ingredients are coming from humans, and they got the little famous picture where they're like dumping the humans from the dump truck, basically. Here it go right here. Where it's like humans are in the dump truck. Like I said, this all started with the clip from the Sean Ryan show going into the homeless people being sacrificed and going missing. Then I took you to a clip on TikTok where it was about the same subject, and people were talking about those homeless people being in fast food restaurants. Man, it's sick to even think about. But what I was trying to do is just show you that people are on the same accord. The first clip wasn't even about us eating homeless people. It was just about homeless people being sacrificed. And then he said the biggest Ouija board was somewhere on top of some hotel. I forget what state he said it was in, but that's insane. But it's just to show you that everybody is on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And we can only imagine what they are doing with these little ones that are over 800 to 1 million missing a year, and then the amount of homeless people that get kidnapped, get sacrificed, and that's not on record. They're not on record. Like they said, it's the perfect crime. Nobody's looking for them. It's not on record. Crazy, y'all. Crazy, man. So, y'all already know what's going on, man. Let me know what y'all think about this video. You know, which part stood out the most. I think it was very crazy that former witch who was talking about she freaked out, you know, seeing people actually consuming a dead body. Insane, bro. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon, alright? I'm out.
Hey, stop playing with your fanny pack. You need the Bearskin Tactical Hoodie 4.0 to get comfortable in the wild. It's the ultimate 10-pocket utility hoodie for fishing, golf, hunting, camping, boating, or conquering foreign lands. Thousands of men trust the Bearskin hoodie to block wind and repel rain for incredible comfort and breathability wherever you go. Because the average hoodie made these days is weak, flimsy, and it has one weirdo kangaroo pocket.
That's what I want to know. Man. Chat back in with y'all, man. I gotta let my mind collect after that one.